Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. We are live on Park City Television with one of our favorite guests, Mr. Tony Duffy from 1 Million Cups. And he always brings really exciting young Utah entrepreneurs, and today is no exception. I have Evie Brown and Shauna Cheshire. Welcome to the show, everybody.
Thanks for having me.
So for those of you who may not be familiar with 1 Million Cups and what Mr. Duffy does, give us a little overview.
So 1 Million Cups is a volunteer committee organized monthly event that we do in Ogden, and there's actually 100 chapters across the country, so there are other ones here in the state of Utah as well. And what it's built to do is to catalyze entrepreneurship and startup culture. So basically, different small businesses and stage businesses, pretty much industry agnostic. It is everything from personal care to high tech that's already seeing 7 figures in revenue that have been in our presentation processes for over the last year. And it's set up to be an opportunity for them to present to a curated group of folks from academic sectors, from finance, other entrepreneurs, lenders, and investors to kind of get a positive feedback loop going and find things that they need, whether it's manufacturing, marketing, or other aspects of their business development, how they get to the next step. And it's just good for commerce, and it's good for the economics of a given geography. So
it's just such an incredible resource. Right. I mean, entrepreneurs, you have this brilliant idea, but it can be so intimidating to think, okay, how do I make the next step, whether it be from production to funding to marketing to branding. And you've created such an incredible network of resources in a really positive and supportive space.
Right, yeah, it's not Shark Tank. It is indeed presenting and getting support and positive impact to happen with whatever your business model might be. And what we're finding now as we go backwards in time over the last 14, 15 months is these businesses that have presented, we're able to kind of track what they were able to garner from participating with us, which is everything from the media support like you guys provide, right on through finding ways to manufacturing, distribution, marketing, getting their products further developed and advanced with engineering support, whether that's technical or physical, tangible product development, etc. So it's a really exciting program, and yeah, entrepreneurship and starting a business is not for the faint of heart. I'm a serial entrepreneur, and I just prefer to live in terror. I know how to live no other way. So that's part of why I was asked to join the organizing
But you can actually
committee.
Provide tangible results and really sort of garner the effect that 1 Million Cups is having.
Right.
And there's such an array of entrepreneurs, not only in product or development, but also in age, because the young woman sitting right next to you is one of your entrepreneurs. This is actually a small business owner. I'm talking to Evie, and Evie, how old are you?
I'm 9.
You were 9 years old, and tell us about your business.
Well, I sell lotion and chapstick.
Lotion and chapstick, and what's so cool about this is where did the idea come from? What instigated you to do this?
I wanted to go to Florida to see Hope in Winter. They're the dolphins from Dolphin Tale 1 and 2. So because I have eczema, my mom would always make me lotion, and I would help her. And then she had the idea of starting to sell it, and I thought that was a good one.
Well, and what I love is you wanted to go and see a show in Florida. You wanted to take a trip. You thought, okay, how do I pay for it? How do I fund it? I'm actually going to start my own business. I mean, this is right after Tony's heart right here from the young entrepreneurial mind. And I will tell all of you that Evie's product was actually featured in our official Sundance gift bag that we gave to all of the actors and producers and publicists that came through the studio. We had a huge response. Tell us the name of the company.
Water Fairy Creations.
Water Fairy Creations, and I love the label. Do you have some with you?
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the bottle. Now I have to ask, did you make it to go see the dolphins?
Yeah.
You've done mission accomplished. It was a successful venture. The goal was set, but now look at how cute this is. I love this. I'll put this here. And this vanilla sandalwood, I will tell you, it smells absolutely amazing, and it feels just as good. And I love that this all came from you and your mom trying to come up with a product that works for you. And like some of the best entrepreneurial ideas, it was finding a solution, and now it's available to the public. For people that would like to have some for their own, where can they get it?
I have a Facebook page and a website.
Of course you do. And what's your website?
Waterfairycreations.com.
Waterfairycreations.com. I love it, and I love the story behind it. And moving down the couch, this one is after my heart as well. I'm a mom of 2, and tell me a little bit about your sort of catalyst for coming up with your business, Shauna.
So Me and Mama Fitness was born because I've been a labor nurse for 18 years, and about 10 years ago, 11 years ago, after my last baby was born, I had kind of found fitness late in life, started running in my late 20s, got in really good shape.
Shauna, that is not late in life.
It felt late at the time because I was not athletic in high school.
Fair enough.
I didn't like sports, and so I found running was really great, and I really liked it.
Not just physically, but mentally as well.
Right, and so my first full marathon, and only one so far, I ran right before I got pregnant with my last baby because I wanted to be in really good physical shape before I got pregnant with her. So when she was 1, I went back to school to get an exercise science degree because I wanted to give fitness services to moms, especially pregnant mothers, because working with the pregnant population in my job, I just found that there was a really common thread between complication rates among moms that either gained too much weight in the pregnancy or were previously obese before getting pregnant, and having overweight issues before pregnancy. And research has shown us that those are directly tied to complications like gestational diabetes and preeclampsia, things like that. And so I wanted to do a preventative thing, to make an impact to help prevent stuff and improve outcomes for moms and babies.
Well, and again, what a fantastic sort of impetus for an entrepreneurial idea. You see a problem, you want to find a solution just on a small scale, and it grows and grows and grows. And I think too, for people that are pregnant and having babies, I know personally for me, just moving more and not just having that sort of stagnant sitting, it just made such a big difference with energy level and just enthusiasm for the whole process, really. So Me and Mama Fitness is specifically targeted at the people expecting little people. And I know too, for gyms and things, it can be intimidating for anybody to go in and work out, let alone when you're 8 months pregnant. But you've really addressed that issue head on.
Yeah, I have a local class I teach in Ogden 2 nights a week on Tuesdays and Thursday nights. And so I kind of like to think about that as kind of group personal training, because my goal is to have every mom, whether she's postpartum or in the middle of a pregnancy or 2 weeks away from birth, to get the workout that's appropriate for her at her fitness level and where she's at in that motherhood journey. And then I can also program for women who may be at a distance, who have a gym membership, who want to be active but just aren't sure what to do. You can lift weights. You can do some really great things during pregnancy. It doesn't have to all be water-based, although that's wonderful, and if you love it, do it. But I think a lot of people think only thing that you can do in pregnancy is water-based stuff or yoga. But actually you can do a lot with weights and resistance bands, and we really kind of do the like a modified circuit training in my classes.
Yeah.
So.
I couldn't get behind the water thing. So for the two of you, speaking from an entrepreneurial standpoint and what Tony and 1 Million Cups provides, what have you learned from going to the meetings, from the feedback you've had from his panels and his professionals? How beneficial has this been for both of you?
It's been pretty beneficial to me because I've learned that just because I like my product doesn't mean everyone else is going to.
Thickens the skin a little bit, right? To be able to take some criticism and some constructive feedback. Yeah, what about you, Shauna?
I wish I would have reached out into this community sooner. I'm a nurse and a caregiver, nurturer by trade, and it's what I've done my whole life. And so when I had this idea, I just want to take care of people. I didn't really view myself as an entrepreneur. I'm not a business person. I just want to help moms. And so it's taken me a while to create that shift and realize I need the business community, and they're really not all that intimidating. I really thought it would be way more intimidating.
Tony's a nice guy. He's not going to be scared.
What do you mean?
I know.
No,
don't let the looks scare you.
Yeah, no, I found some wonderful people in the business community, and it's not all like Shark Tank and cutthroat and all of that. And so it's been, I wish I would have reached out sooner, but it's never too late. So.
It is never too late. That's why Tony's here. Well, as always, Tony, Thank you for all that you do for young entrepreneurs.
Thanks for
and thank you
having
for
us.
always bringing really interesting and wonderful people that come up with creative solutions to some common problems. I want to encourage all of you who are interested in maybe making that business venture to reach out to 1 Million Cups and our friend Tony. You never know the resources that are available. And of course, Water Fairy Creations and Mia Mama Fitness, another great addition to the Utah business landscape. We're going to take a quick break on the Mountain Morning Show and be back with much more. You're watching Park City Television.